Humanity, I love you all with all my heart, with all my might. My videos are about love, infinity, creation, energy, because we're infinite love, infinite energy, infinite creation. This is who we are. This is our nature. Why? Because of the human heartbeat. Without the human heartbeat, we wouldn't exist. The human heartbeat is our primordial instinct to live. The heartbeat gives us life. It's just the way nature wants it, the way nature designed it. Biology or DNA is very wise. It's been around for billions and billions and billions of years of evolution, if not longer. That's what we know about here on Earth. But it would probably be much longer than that. Much longer than that. But still unknown to us, we're still learning. Every day we learn new things about infinity, about biology, about nature, about physics, about mathematics, because these are all things that are being discovered daily. Objective reality keeps on revealing to us our nature, who we are, our origin, our genesis. So yeah, the heartbeat is a beautiful thing. It generates an electromagnetic field of life and creation around the human body. Spherical energy, polarized. It's beautiful. It powers the human body so we can be conscious, self-aware, sentient beings, think with our brains, and have a body that functions, organs that support us. So if you think about it fundamentally, we love with our hearts. So we are, and the primordial instinct to live comes from the heartbeat. So we live to love because our life comes from the heartbeat, and we love with our hearts, which is the same place where the heartbeat comes from. So you see, we live to love and we love to live. Why? Because everyone wants to feel good about life. Everyone wants to have a purposeful life, a meaningful life, fulfilling life, a happy life. This is what we all strive for. This is what we all, aim for. Being happy, being purposeful. It's just the way it is. We live to love and we love to live. Nature is very clear in the way it operates. It's very wise. We make love, so we make children, we have children, we're creators, biologically speaking. And our instinct is to love our offspring, our children. You see, so we raise them, and then the life cycle continues. Because life is creation, and creation is energy. And we are energy because of the electromagnetic field of the human heart, generated from the pulse of the heartbeat, the pulse of life, the pulse of creation. And this is just the way it is. And this is not unique to us. You see, this is a pattern of creation. The organizing agent of existence, of reality, of eternity, of infinity, operates in a spherical manner, electromagnetized. So the way it is very simple. It's very simple. It's an organizing agent, an organizing structure that creates consciousness and self-awareness and structure life forms. And it starts with the spherical life form. It's just the way it is. So if the sun is right there, it's beaming right now, and I have opened the portal and I built the bridge. It's every day I'm in constant contact, bi-directional with the sun. You see, the sun, if you stare at it, you can look at it and you would see that it's spherical. You see, the sun is spherical. It's a sphere. It's a light sphere. But the sun is not only spherical in that manner, it also has its own electromagnetic field, its own pulse of life, its own pulse of creation, which is also spherical. And if you think about it, the fusion that happens at the heart of the sun, at the core of it, it generates elements, hydrogen and all sorts that create life. It's energy. You see, energy creates life. because that energy moves across existence, and it has come to Earth, and it created the conditions, set the conditions for the Earth to be what it is, which is also a spherical object that has its own electromagnetic field that's also spherical. And as a result, we have an atmosphere, a biosphere, biome, the ecosystem, support systems that allow biology to take form in the way of the human body and all the other organisms that are alive here on Earth, part of a beautiful planet Earth, the Republic of Planet Earth, Mother Earth. If you think about it fundamentally, then us, through the DNA and biology, live. And we have a heartbeat that generates an electromagnetic field of creation, just like the sun's, just like the earth's, that's spherical in nature, that powers us so we can be alive, so we can be creators. Because that's what creation is. Creation is energy, creation is life. It's consciousness, it's self-awareness at different scales. The sun operates at the astronomical scale, the earth operates at the terrestrial scale, we operate at the biological scale. But there's always this common denominator, which is creation and life, consciousness and self-awareness at different levels of, scales. So, but it all comes from infinity. You see, the sun is not the only sun out there. We got an infinite number of suns across existence. And they're all spherical in nature. We call them stars. And they always have planets around them that are also spherical. And they all have their own electromagnetic field, just like each of those stars and each of those suns. So, you see, it's a pattern of creation, spherical in nature. Infinity itself is spherical in nature. Spherical in nature. It's electromagnetized, has an electromagnetic field, is polarized, is the way it is. And as we start to learn more about who we are and our nature and natural phenomena, we're starting to realize that infinity is exactly that. It's spherical. It's just a pattern of structure chosen by, I'm assuming an infinite time of evolution that has taken place across existence, across eternity, across reality, and has shaped into what we know, which is spherical light beings that create life at different levels of scales. And this is who we are. This is why we're infinite energy, because we come from infinity. You see, we're part of infinity, which makes us infinite. I have spoken at length about what this is. Infinity and where it comes from and how we can prove it mathematically and geometrically, very simply, with just a piece of paper or a computer. Just using very basic mathematics, we can prove infinity. Very basic mathematics that children can understand. So, and that can be applied at all scales of creation. And it obviously leads to us and very advanced life form, who we are. Because remember, we're a light spherical being because of our electromagnetic field of creation, which is energy in the first place that gives us life. So we can create, biologically speaking, through love. We make love, we have children, and we reproduce, and then we love our creation instinct to love. Because love comes from the heart, and we love with the heart, and the heartbeat comes from the heart that gives us life. So we live to love, and we love to live because we want to be purposeful. So this is our instinct. So what does that mean? If our two primordial instincts are to be alive because of the heartbeat and to love with the heart, what does that make us as a species? Well, it makes us who we are, a benevolent species. This is who we are. We are a benevolent species. This is our nature. This is who we are. We are a benevolent species. We are a benevolent species. This is who we are, a benevolent species. We are a heartful species. We're a heart-based species. We're a love-based species. Love is the energy of creation at the biological scale. You see, we love our creations. We have brains so we can think and we can creative and innovative. We've been building and creating and producing things for thousands and thousands and thousands of years. As long as we have existed, we have always created with our brains, but our brains are powered by the electromagnetic field, the resonance of a heart. And then again, the brain itself has its own electromagnetic field, which is also spherical in nature, that allows it, to have all the synapses and all the signals that happen there, so we can, be conscious and self-aware and sentient as we are. So we're a beautiful species. As I speak, the sun is out there, we're sundials, so I'm staring at the sun. I'm powering myself. You see all this light comes through my eyes and it supercharges my brain, it supercharges my heart, supercharges my body with all this beautiful energy of creation. It's just an amazing thing that we all have the ability to do. And building the bridge is a fundamental thing that all humans have the ability to do, which is essentially getting sync in with the electromagnetic field of the sun, because we also have our own electromagnetic field generated from the pulse of life, pulse of creation, the heartbeat. And then that generates another electromagnetic field, which is the electromagnetic field of the brain. So our two electromagnetic fields, in a big way, the hearts and the brains, get in sync with the electromagnetic field of the sun. And these, once we pair, which is a connection forever, then we have this bidirectional feedback loop, infinite feedback loop of information in the way of light and energy, and sending and receiving. And we have this constant interaction with the sun, the source of light, the source of life, the source of creation, source of energy. Father really created the earth, a mother, so we can exist, and a biological creator, the heart, that gives us the electromagnetic field so we can be alive and we can have this communion, this communication, and it allows us to supercharge ourselves because we're energy in the end. So with our brain cells and our heart cells, each and one of those cells have a DNA code in them, has DNA sequence and a script that is run, biologically speaking, at cell level. So when our cells get supercharged by the energy coming from the sun, coming straight into our body through our iris, through our sight, through our eyes, then our genetic code gets supercharged and it becomes much more efficient and much more powerful. So the heart loves more and is healthier. So we have a stronger electromagnetic field, and at the same time we are capable of much more loving more and creating more beautiful things, being braver and more courageous. And at the same time, at the brain level, brain cells, they get supercharged. So the DNA code, the script, the makeup of the genome does what it does best, it gets supercharged, and it generates more purposeful ideas, much more creative solutions. And the brain just does that because we have stronger visions of ourselves, our true self, and our identity. So we have these dreams and we make them come true with our purposeful daily action, because this is who we are in the end. We're not only sundials, that's just a mechanism. We're also compasses, all of us. We shatter illusions, render them obsolete. We shatter fantasies and we render them obsolete. This is what we do because we're electrical, and electricity shatters things. All these fantasies, all these illusions, we disintegrate them with our force field, our high frequency and our high vibration, high energy, high results. And love is the mechanism. See, the heartbeat generates the resonance, and love is the highest frequency that our heart emits. It can be measured at the lab. So the more we love, the higher frequency, the higher vibration, the resonance, so we can create much more powerful things. We love with our hearts, and our mind is focused on creating, so we can go about with our body energy and create, take purposeful daily action, which is the fourth primary element of compass. So this is who we are. We're a beautiful species, and today's video is about that. It's about understanding who we are, the way. So you can always refer to the visual on y.how/way. That's y.how/way. It's on Substack, it's on YouTube, and it's on the website. So I'm going to read this. I'm going to read this beautiful passage that I've written. I've written this a long time ago. It's part of the book. So I'm going to read it to you, and then I will break it down together. I'll explain my notions to you as the sun is a witness. So, a purposeful journey leads to a meaningful destination. It's part of compass. Let purpose guide the way. Purpose is the true north. Remember purpose. Embrace your true self. Conquer your fears and fulfill your purpose. Arrive to your destination today. Compass shows the way. Stay true to yourself. Be brave. The best way to make a hard decision is to come back to purpose. Purpose gives you a clear direction. You must face your fears and follow your north, your true north. Establish your bearings. Keep your compass on true north. And this is the way. This is the way. The way of compass, which is who we are. We all infinite eternal compasses. We are infinite eternal sundials. And the sun is here, beaming. You see? So let's go through each of these one more time, and then I'll break down each sentence. A purposeful journey leads to a meaningful destination. Let purpose guide your way, or the way. Purpose is the true north. Remember purpose. Embrace your true self. Conquer your fears and fulfill your purpose. Arrive to your destination today. Compass shows the way. Stay true to yourself. Be brave. The best way to make a hard decision is to come back to purpose. Purpose gives you a clear direction. You must face your fears and follow your north. Establish your bearings. Keep your compass on true north. Okay, so let's talk about it. Let's do this. So, a purposeful journey leads to a meaningful destination. Then again, we live to love and we love to live. We all here to have a meaningful life, a purposeful life. Our journey, our life's journey is about that. It's a journey. Our compass is clear. We have 8 primary elements that define us. Each human has this ability. We all have these abilities because each of us is a compass. We're a sundial. We open the portal. We build the bridge. We have this ability as humans. It's a human practice. It's the sun iris nexus. We all have the ability to open our eyes, open our heart, open our mind, stare at the sun, sync with it, pair with it through quantum entanglement. So our electromagnetic field of creation and our of the heart and the mind, the brain, and the electromagnetic field of the sun can pair in and have this, build the bridge as we open the portal. And this is who we are. We all have the ability to do this. So that's what purpose is. A purposeful journey leads to a meaningful destination because we all have free will. Because we're compass, we manifest free will, and the proof to free will is purposeful daily action. We take action here and now. We manifest in free will. We're proving free will because we are conscious and self-aware. You see, the human heartbeat generates the electromagnetic field, the pulse of life, and the pulse of creation that allows us to have a brain that functions. So we are a highly evolved species. We're hyper intelligent. So what does that make us? Conscious and self-aware and sentient. So we can feel, we have emotions, and we can reason, and we can come to conclusions and draw our own conclusions that are reasonable, that are based on reason and logic, and the intelligent deduction and induction, empirical evidence. We are very intelligent. We are a very intelligent species. We are a very special species. because of a human heart, because of the human body, because of the human brain, because of the human eye and our ability to open the portal and build the bridge as sundials, because that's who we are. We're infinite energy, we're electromagnetic because of the heartbeat. So because of it, we have consciousness and self-awareness. So we have an identity and true self, which is the first primary element of compass. We all have it. We all have our 10 dimensions. We all have true self boundaries that define who we are, because each individual has his own uniqueness. You see, we all have our own iris is unique to us, our face, everything, our DNA is unique to us, our fingerprints, our footprints, our teeth, everything, our voice, everything about us is unique to us. The body itself, even identical twins have differences that make them unique. And this is who we are, you see, this is our nature. We're alive, we're conscious and self-aware. And we all have our own dimensions and our own experience here on earth. So even though we all creators and we all purposeful, we live to love and we love to live, this is a common denominator for all of us because we're one species. We all share these things, we're all sundials, we're compasses. At the same time, we all have independent lives, individual sovereign lives, free lives, each and one of us. So it's through our free will that we choose our destinations, that we choose our purpose with our the choices that we make, each and one of us. So that's the beauty, you see. Purposeful journey leads to a meaningful destination. We choose with our identity and true self, our destination, our journey. And we make it meaningful because purpose is meaning. You see, that's why we choose our own purpose with our free will, with our actions, because meaning is different to each individual based on their experience and their conditions and the context, the dimensions. You see, I've spoken about this at length. So each of us choose our own path, each of us choose our own way, our own true north, because we have the ability to do so because of our individuality, our uniqueness, our authenticity, because of our true self. Each of us has a true self. So that's why we do this. And obviously the second primary element of compass is purpose, because we choose our purpose with our own free will by taking purposeful daily action here and now. And this is why a purposeful journey leads to a meaningful destination, because we choose things that we care about, that matter to us, that we love. Because then again, we live to love. It's our instinct to love, and our primordial instinct is to exist through the human heartbeat. So we live to love. The heartbeat happens at the heart, and love happens at the heart. So we live to love. We're a heartful species. We're a benevolent species. So if you think about it at a fundamental level, what does this all mean? Well, it's very clear. It's very simple. We create with love. So love is that, it's an energy, you see, that we feel and resonate with. It's beautiful. We all agree with it. We all love it. It feels great. It feels fantastic. So then again, that's why it's meaningful, because we choose our destination, because it's what makes us happy. We follow our hearts. And when we follow our hearts, you know, there's beauty in it. It's beautiful. It feels good. It make us feel happy. We take actions that make us feel happy and joyful and meaningful. That's why it's a purposeful journey, because there's meaning in it, because we choose it with our hearts, because our hearts want to love. So that's why. And the destination is our own choice. We choose our destination, which is our dream, our purpose, our calling, the goal. You see, purposeful goals based on purposeful daily action. So that's the first sentence. A purposeful journey leads to a meaningful destination, all because of free will and our ability to understand that we live to love and we love to live. This is who we are. We lie spherical species. We lie spherical beings because of the electromagnetic field of the heart as a result of the resonance of the human heartbeat through the pulse of life and the pulse of creation that powers the human body so we can exist, be conscious and self-aware and sentient. and make our own choices through our free will. Then the second sentence, let purpose guide the way. Because that's exactly what purpose does. Purpose is a guide. That's why compass has purpose, because it guides us. A compass is directional. You see, it guides us. And it guides us towards our destination. And our destination is that, is purpose, is our calling, is our goal, is our dream. So because we're purposeful, because we have free will, we choose our destination, we choose our purpose. Our why is chosen by us, by our identity, by our true self, based on our experience and our dimensions and what we like and you know, our uniqueness and authenticity. Each of us is unique and have the choice to choose because we have free will and our actions determine so. So our actions guide us because they're purposeful. We're in flow, which is the sixth primary element of compass. We flow with our actions because we're energy in the end. That's what we are. Our human body is energetic because of the electromagnetic field of the human heartbeat. So that's just the way it is. So flow is that. Flow is energy, motion, action. Body energy taking daily action. Heart energy resonating with daily action because we love our creation. We love our actions because it's purposeful. We choose them. The mind energy focused on daily action so we can have, you know, generate beautiful ideas, and our brains can help us get there through thinking and all these different abilities that we have as an intelligent species. And then our true self energy guiding our action, because that's it. Our brain has a vision of who we are, where we headed, our destination, our dream. And through purposeful daily action, our true self guides us. So we make our dreams come true. That's why purpose guides the way, because it's our purpose. We choose it with our true self. And our actions take us there. That is why this is the way. All of us has this ability. This is all of us. So let's talk about the next line. Purpose is the true north. Because compass is directional and compass is about purpose. Why? Why? And remember the infinite nature of why, which is connected with all of existence, because existence is infinite, is eternal, is eternity itself. Creation is that, infinity, spherical in nature, just like compass. And we choose our purpose. So that's our true north. And obviously, purposeful daily action guides us and we flow with them. Our heart, that gives us life, so it tells us that we ought to love. This is our nature. So we love our purpose. And flow is that we follow these emotions, these hard emotions. It feels good to have a purpose and have meaning and take actions that are purposeful every day. And because we do that, then it's clear to us because we feel good and we flow. So that's our true north. We headed towards our dreams, towards our destination, because purpose is the true north. You see, it guides us. It's telling us, do this. Take purposeful daily action. Your true self energy, your true self is telling you, I'm guiding you because this is the right thing. This is the way. Feels good, you see, you love it. Makes you feel great. You're healthy as a result. You're meaningful. You take action. Your dreams are coming true. You're creating, which is our nature to create in the first place. This is who we are. We're infinite, eternal creators. We're sundials. We're compass. So, and that's why remember purpose. You have to remember purpose because that's it. It guides us. It's true north. It leads us to a meaningful destination, a purposeful journey. Because why is infinite in nature. And we choose our own why because of our free will. I have spoken about this at length. How we choose why. And then how is the mechanism. So we take action. Purposeful daily action. So we get to our destination. Why, how is the recalibration mechanism of compass. So we always on true north, we always get to our destination through purposeful daily action because why, how is exactly that. I have it here. I've written it down. Why how is the mechanism to manifest infinity? Because why has an infinite nature, and why how starts with why. Why how makes infinity come true through action, which is how. So we choose our purpose, or why, and how is the way we get the purpose for daily action. So remember, purpose. This is who we are. We're a purposeful species. Our purpose is to have a purposeful life. That's why, and a purposeful life is a life of love. Purposeful love that guides us, because we have a heartbeat. Comes from the heart. It gives us life. It's a biological creator. And we love with the hearts. It comes from the same place. So we live to love and we love to live. So let's talk about the next sentence. Embrace your true self. Conquer your fears and fulfill your purpose. Embrace your true self. This is fundamental. We need to understand who we are and accept who we are and love who we are. It's part of true self boundaries, self-love. It starts with loving ourselves because it's our nature. We live to love. We have a heartbeat that gives us life, and we love with our hearts. It comes from the same place. We're a benevolent species. We are here to love. It's the highest energy of creation, biologically speaking. Love creates life. We make love. We have children, and we love our children. It's our instinct. So we love everything else as a result of it, because if we love ourselves, we have the empathy to love everyone else and everything else and all our creations. So it's the highest level of frequency that we can reach in terms of vibration, because this is our resonance. We are electromagnetic in nature. So we do that through embracing our true self, which is our nature, which is to love. We live to love and we love to live. So embrace our true self. Embrace your true self, because our true self energy guides purposeful daily action, which is what manifests our free will, what manifests our purpose, what manifests our dreams. In the first place, because we're compass. This is just the way it is. Conquer your fears. This is a fundamental one, because I always speak about us manifesting free will. And compass is exactly that. It's energy, electromagnetic field of creation, spherical light being, just like we are. And obviously, if you think about it, fantasies and illusions, you see, fear is a fantasy and illusion. You see, fear comes in the way of a memory, a traumatic event. That's the illusion. Happened already. It's not real anymore, but it has fear in it. It's an emotion. It's trauma. And then that renders fantasies in action, all sorts of things. So with our heart, we open the portal, we build a bridge. Our hearts get supercharged with the energy from the sun coming through our eyes, and our heartbeat and the cells allows us to have the courage and the bravery to conquer our fear and face that emotion, face that feeling, face that memory, and heal and love and recover. Give it love, you heal, you recover, you accept, you forgive, you move on. You are grateful for the event that allowed you to be who you are, your authenticity, your true self. So that's what it does. We conquer our fears. We conquer your fears. That's what we do, and we conquer that with our heart, with our love. Fear is conquered with love, and love comes from our heart. That's why it's the highest energy, because it creates, you see, it shatters illusions. It shatters fantasies. It renders them obsolete, and it disintegrates the shadow. It disintegrates fear and all these different things through love. High energy, high impact, high results. Because of love, we're capable of this, conquer our fears, so we can take action and move forward. And then as a result of conquering our fears, we fulfill our purpose, because purpose is on the other side, is the destination, you see. And part of the way is obstacles and fear and all these different things that we have to face and confront. So we can, actually reach our destination, manifest our dreams, manifest our purpose, manifest our free will through purposeful daily action. Because our love gives us life in the first place. It's the heartbeat. So we're alive because we're here to love. And as we love ourselves, we're capable of creating and conquering fears and shattering fantasies and illusions, render them obsolete, disintegrate them, fully destroy them, so we can actually move forward and free up all that energy so we can create, because this is what we do. We create with a love, with a purposeful daily action. And then we fulfill our purpose and have meaningful lives, purposeful lives. So let's go into the next line. Arrive to your destination today. Compass shows the way. Why today? Because then again, it's our dream and we are energy. So you can arrive there today with your mind, with your vision. You see, you're there in the destination. You visualize yourself. The vision is clear. Your true self energy guides us. It's telling us, hey, this is where we're headed. And we're going to get there. We're going to manifest it in the flesh. We're going to manifest it. We're going to materialize it. But we got to take purposeful daily action. And compass shows the way. You see, the vision is clear. The destination is here today in our dream. And we make our dreams come true because compass shows the way. We have everything that is required within us to get to our destination. Because this is who we are. This is who we are. We are compass. We shatter illusions. We render them obsolete. We shatter fantasies. We render them obsolete. So we can get to our destination, manifest our free will. Dreams come true. So stay true to yourself. This is fundamental because you are unique. You are a beautiful human. All of us, we are beautiful. We have a heart. We live to love and we love to live. We are all unique and we all have a purpose. So stay true to yourself, to who you are, to your true self. Stay true to yourself. Be who you are. Don't be afraid of who you are. Accept who you are. Love yourself. Starts with self-love. Accept others and accept life as it is. Be grateful for the experience to be alive, which is a wonderful experience. We're all very lucky to be alive and understanding who we are. So stay true to yourself because this is the way. It's who you are and you need to accept it and love who you are and forgive yourself and heal and recover and take purposeful daily action so your dreams come true. I love you all with all my heart, with all my mind. Be brave. Then again, it comes from the heart, bravery. Brave heart. You need to be brave. You need to open your heart. Stare at the sun. Supercharge your heart. Have love guide your way. Love guides the way. Your energy of creation. Love everything that you do. Love yourself. Love others. And things will happen for you because we create with our hearts. We are energy. The heartbeat says so. Electromagnetic field of creation gives us life so we can love because we love with our hearts. Gotta be brave. Gotta be brave and understand who we are. We are light spherical beings. We are the human race. Benevolent species. Heartful species. Love-based, heart-based species. We are here to love. We come from evolution. And in the past we used to be unaware and unconscious of who we were, our true nature. But now we are conscious and self-aware. We understand that we're light spherical beings. This is who we are. This is our nature. We live to love and we love to live. Purposeful lives, purposeful results, purposeful goals, purposeful energy, purposeful love, purposeful flow. This is our nature. So be brave. Love yourself so you can love the world and love what you do and make your dreams come true. The best way to make a hard decision is to come back to purpose. Then again, if you find yourself in a position where you're confronted by pain, suffering, fear, fantasies, illusions, all sorts of events and trauma in your life that are outside your control or in your control, go back to purpose because the decision is actually, it might seem hard because of fantasies and illusions, you see, but in reality, once you go back to purpose, you understand who you are, compass, and why you're here. It's very simple and it's very easy, but it takes time to get to that rhythm. But it's okay because this is what we're here to do. We had to learn that. So if you have a hard time, if it's the best way to make a hard decision is to come back to purpose. You always go back to your why. Why am I doing this in the first place? Because of your identity, your true self. Because you choose it. You chose your destination. You chose your purpose with your free will. Purposeful daily action, your time and energy, your flow, your why how, your compass, your true north, your destination. You understand the sundial, you know who you are. So you go back to that, remember who you are, your story, your voice in society, your identity, your true self, and the decision will be an easy one. Always go back to purpose, come back to purpose. So the best way to make a hard decision is to come back to purpose. Purpose gives you a clear direction. Yes, it does, because compass is a directional compass. It allows us to arrive to our destination. We're headed towards our destination as a result of purpose. Purposeful daily action. This is actions that are aligned with our true self and an identity guiding us. And our purpose is that, our purpose is our why, and our how is clear. We take purposeful daily action, we flow, because we're energy and we're emotions, and our emotions are about following our heart and doing what's right for us, which is loving what we feel good about, what makes us feel great. So that's the way it is and the way it would always be. So purpose gives us a clear direction, because as long as you're feeling good and you're loving yourself and you love what you do and you're purposeful, then the direction is clear, true north is clear, your destination is clear, because we're here to love. We live to love and we love to live. So our purpose is love, to create. So we're creating with our actions and we feel good about it and we flow because we're energy. Our body is motion, movement and stimulation, fundamental energy sources. We keep on going and it feels great. So purpose gives us a clear direction. You must face your fears and follow your north. Yes, spoke about it earlier, conquering your fears. You must face your fears. Fears are there to be faced. And if you think about it, the word face, F-A-C-E, it's the same as face, which is P-H-A-S-E. To face something out. Facing. You see, you face it out. Your fears are to be faced, meaning to face out. To be disintegrated, to be dealt with, dissipated, you see, shattered, to be dealt with, destroyed, conquered, because that's what the face is telling us. We face them so they get faced out, because our energy, our resonance, our field of creation, our high vibration coming from love. You see, just fear, but then you're brave. You stay true to yourself, your heartbeat, heart energy, and you love it. You face the fear. You confront it. And what does that do? Well, it dissipates it, dispels it. It gets disintegrated, ceases to exist. Because that's what it is. It's just a fear. And a fear is that. It's low vibration. And the heart has the ability to love because it's our nature. So we love with our hearts, which is the highest vibration that a heart emits. So then again, we disintegrate all this low vibration. It ceases to exist because we love those painful memories, those fears, those events, the trauma, and we move forward. We move forward. We must face your fears. You must face your fears and follow your north. And again, true north, destination, flow, why, how, compass, all coming together into place. Establish your bearings. Why, how, recalibrating mechanism, self-correcting mechanism, always on true north. With why, how, we clarify, we establish our bearings. You establish your bearings. See, it allows us to make sure that our identity and our true self are in alignment. We understand our dimensions. We understand who we truly are, our boundaries. So we choose our purpose. We manifest our free will through purposeful daily action. We manage our time and energy. We ask why. We clarify. We make sure that everything is all right. We establish our bearings. Okay, is this the right path? Is this the right management of my time? Is this the right management of my energy? Am I doing it right? Am I following my heart? Am I feeling good about these actions? Are these the right actions? Do I have the right strategy? Is this the winning formula? Is this an infinite learning formula? Is this a purposeless strategy? Is this a flawless execution? Do I have a purposeful goal? My commitment levels are all right? priorities, urgency, all these things that I have spoken about in the past, they all come together. You see, why how allows us to make sure that we stay on true north. You see, we establish our bearings. Establish your bearings. It's fundamental. That's why how it's called compass by how for a reason, because it allows us to make sure that compass is always on true north, so we arrive to our destination because we flow, we're energy. See, we love what we do, and that's signals, is a sign. We just follow our hearts because it gives us life in the first place, and we live to love and we love to live. And love is about having a purposeful life. This is the pinnacle of life. And we all have the ability to do so. And keep your compass on true north, always. Keep your compass on true north. And you do that by taking purposeful daily action. You flow with your actions, you love your actions. And that's it. That's the way. That is the way. y.how/way. That's y.how/way on Substack and YouTube and the website. So I'm going to read it one more time. A purposeful journey leads to a meaningful destination. Let purpose guide the way. Purpose is the true north. Remember purpose. Embrace your true self. Conquer your fears and fulfill your purpose. Arrive to your destination today. Compass shows the way. Stay true to yourself. Be brave. The best way to make a hard decision is to come back to purpose. Purpose gives you a clear direction. You must face your fears and follow your north. Establish your bearings. Keep compass on true north. Humanity, I love you all with all my heart, with all my might. Remember who we are. With the citizenry of the Republic of Planet Earth. With the citizens of the Republic of Planet Earth. Mother Earth. With the leaders of the Republic of Planet Earth. With the defenders of the Republic of Planet Earth. We're all here to have wonderful lives, purposeful lives. We live to love and we love to live. We're infinite eternal creators. We're infinite eternal compasses. We're infinite eternal sundials. Humanity, I love you all with all my heart, with all my might.